Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am standing at Citroen Kolkata. So you have already seen the thumbnail, so you know which car about I'm going to talk about today. So which car I'm going to talk about today. So let's get started. But at first let's hit the intro. So guys, this is the car key for this Citroen C5, and this car key gets lock, unlock and light button. Let's just unlock the car, and the mirrors get unfolded. Starting with the front profile, in the center it gets the logo, of course, and it's done in this one chrome, and it is done in such a way that it gets fully merged very beautifully with the headlamps. And these are the DRLs, which are again doubles up as the turn indicators as well. So let me just show you by unlocking the car. That's the indicator and the DRL as well. Another down it gets the lights, and again more down it gets the fog lamp along with front parking sensors. These are the false air intakes in silver finish, which enhances the look. This is the air intake space, actual one, to cool the radiator. Again, design elements. And on the bonnet it gets just two character shapes, I will say, rather than character lines, which again enhances the look. So that was pretty much everything about the front profile. So now you guys enjoy the cinematic shots of the front profile. About the side profile of this car, it gets these huge wheel arches in plastic finish, which gives that rugged look with the SUV cars actually has these days. And it gets a parking sensor at the side as well. Again, that design element at the lower side of the car. It gets a window lining in chrome as well, as it's evident, and it gets a lane departure warning as well. If you can see, there is a small logo, the signal logo, and these ORVMs are integrated with the indicators as well. Talking about the wheels, this is the wheel. It comes with disc brake in all the four wheels, which really gives it a amazing stopping power. Moving on, it gets a roof rail, which enhances the look, and this is the third glass compartment for better lighting in the cabin. It gets key insert at both the driver side and the passenger side at the same time, and of course it gets a keyless entry. So you saw the car getting unlocked when the key was with me. So that was pretty much everything about the side profile of this vehicle. And now let's just talk about the rear profile of this vehicle, shall we? So guys, this is the rear profile of this vehicle. It gets a Citroen logo along with the name. This is the C5 Aircross badging. And since I am at the Celica park, this is the Celica badging as well. By the way, if you have not seen the showroom ambience of this Citroen Kolkata, then I'll be giving the link on the cards and as well as in the description. Do give it a watch. Starting with these fog lamps at the bottom, of course it gets rear parking sensors. Again the fog lamp. This is the place where the hook is found for towing it. Fully LED rear lamps, which enhances the look. It gets 4 cubicle design, as well as these are the indicators. Talking about the amenities, it gets a rear wiper, defogger, high mount stop lamp, and it's a subtle spoiler which is integrated in the rear profile. So now let's open the boot and have a look inside. Before that, it gets of course a parking camera, rear parking camera, along with the sensors as I have told. Now let's open the boot. Okay, this is the boot space on offer. You can see it on your screens right now. And talking about the amenities, it gets this boot lamp. Let me just increase the brightness. This is the boot lamp along with a 12-volt power socket. On this side it gets nothing as such. It gets space to keep few things here. And if you're wondering where is the spare wheel, it's right here. If you can see, along with the hazard triangle and toolkit. So this is the car cover which Citroen is providing. This is the parcel tray along with cushions for better comfort during long drives. So now let's close the boot and step inside of this beautiful vehicle, shall we? And here we go. Get inside of this vehicle. Since it gets a sensor, it gets unlocked. Starting with the driver's side door, this is the pull lever. At the bottom it gets the window controls and the ORVM controls. This is the grab handle. This is leather wrapped. This is a very nice finish. This is soft touch, but this is a hard plastic. Moving down, it gets the speaker, space to keep your bottles and a umbrella maybe. This is the tweeter on the top. This is the interior at a glance. We'll step in a moment, but at first, this is the electrically adjusted front seats for the driver and as well as for the passenger. Fully electrically adjusted. Height, everything. So now let's get inside of this vehicle. Here I am going inside. Okay. So this is the interior of the Citroen C5 Aircross SUV. So it gets a flat bottom steering wheel, which is of course leather wrapped. On the left side it gets the voice control, the volume controls for the infotainment system, and on this side it gets the call receiving buttons, switching tracks buttons, etc. It comes with paddle shifters for the minus and the plus for better engaging in the car, while driving it. On the left side it gets the light controls, and on the right side it gets the wiper controls. Sorry, that is my belt which is making that noise. Anyways, at the bottom it gets few vehicle controls, and this is the AC vent which is in gloss finish, which is again given a treatment of chrome in the border, which enhances the look. Moving on, it gets the vanity mirror with LED lights for the driver, and this is the vehicle informations when it glows actually when the car is on. And these are the cabin lights, speakers, and for the passenger as well, it gets the vanity mirror with 2 LED lights. And this is the infotainment system, you guys. At the bottom it gets the touch controls for this infotainment system, which is pretty cool. And moving down, it gets the AC controls, which is of course fully automatic. And again here it gets a USB socket and a 12-volt power socket for your, the USB socket is for your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Again, it gets the various driving modes. There is the Eco Sports, and this is the hill descent control. This is the vehicle start stop button. This is the very cute looking gear lever. I really love this, man. This is the electric parking brake, a space to keep your key, and these are the various terrain selection options, which is pretty good. The central console is very tough and looks very sturdy. It gets 2 cup holders, and this is the car purifier. And if it gets this one armrest, which is of course openable, and a detachable part is also given. This is pretty much deep, so you can really store your things in here. And of course this is leather. These seats are a combination of leather and fabric, which is very good. The comfort is very good, so you will not feel any kind of restlessness while driving or while you're on a road trip. So it gets this one glove box, which is pretty deep in. Talking about the dashboard, here it gets a leather treatment, which is soft touch, but this is the hard plastic. Again, at the bottom it gets the hard plastic. So I forgot to mention that this car also comes with a cruise control, which is given in the steering column. And of course, the steering wheel is adjustable, which is both reach and tilt. This is the auto dimming rear view mirror, and of course it again gets a grab handle for the driver as well, along with the other. It gets a fully digital instrument cluster, and this is the infotainment system, which supports of course Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Let's go to the rear seats of this vehicle and have a look at there. So this is the rear door of the passenger. Again, the pull lever. This is the power window control. This is the grab handle, again in leather wrap. This is the space to keep your bottles, speaker, and this is the interior at glance. Now let's get in. So here I am in the rear seats of the Citroen C5 Aircross SUV. The seats are a bit scooped out for better knee room. This is a magazine holder. Leg room is enough for me, and headroom is also more than sufficient for me. So this is the AC vents for the rear passenger. At the bottom it gets the charging socket to charge your mobile phones. Again, in the door it gets a glossy treatment, which is kind of cool. And one more important thing of this vehicle is it gets 3 individual headrest, which is awesome. And of course it helps in better comfort for long drives. And the headliner is really very premium. So these are the cabin lights, and One minus point of this car is it doesn't get any kind of armrest, so you just have to rely on your lap. So that was pretty much everything about the interior, I mean the rear interior of this vehicle. So now let me show you the engine bay, or you know, the heart of the car. The pull lever for the bonnet is on the passenger side. Let's open it. That was everything about the Citroen C5 Aircross SUV. Hope you have liked it. If you have liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and please turn on the bell icon. That helps the channel a lot. And that was pretty much everything for now. See you in my next video. Peace out.